Hello everyone, my name is Jordan, also known as X-3. Today I want to show you guys how to create this very intriguing Graw. This Graw has a lot of distortion, a lot of nice touches and features. I'm going to play a demo example of some multiple sounds we're going to be diving into today. So take a listen. Yeah. Alright, so the first thing we want to do is throw in a blank instance of this combinator. Next, I'm going to throw in a blank instance of Maelstrom. I'm going to go through this very quickly since I don't have too much time and I want to get to the basics very quickly. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to sawtooth number 4. I want to take my motion all the way down, and for the index, we're going to take this to 36. I'm then going to take it down 2 octaves and not mess with anything else except routing it to the shaper. I'm going to turn that on for now. Next, I'm going to throw on, for oscillator B, this is going to be a square 4. For this, we also don't do too much with it. We're going to change the index to 17. If you can't get those fine numbers, just hold shift. There we go. Now I'm going to take my motion all the way down. And I'm also going to take this down 2 octaves as well. And route it through filter B. Make sure filter B is turned off. But make sure it's routed to this shaper. And for filter A, this is actually going to be a bandpass. And it's going to follow the keyboard of... We're going to throw it up to 95. There we go. None of the resonance, that's good. So I'm going to play a few notes to see what we have. A nice gritty start to begin with. The final thing I need to do is that I need to go up to my mod B. I need to turn up the synced rate. I want to turn that on to about 132, and I want to change this to probably curve 9 or curve 10. I want to throw the filter all the way to negative 64. If that's too fast, you can always take it back to 1/16. So I'm gonna leave it at 1/16 for now since it sounds better. So now that we have this Maelstrom, I'm going to attach a RV7000 advanced reverb. I'm not going to throw a preset on here. I'm going to just take the decay to 6. And for the dry wet, I'm going to take that to 21. And I'm also going to squash it with a pulverizer. I want to throw up the squash to about 33%. And that's basically one of the things I do. But for this, I want to go to my high pass. I want to set the frequency just low enough so that way we don't get some of them super low. So I want to set that to 64.8. That's all I do for the pulverizer. It's much more pronounced now. So I'm going to attach a second pulverizer. And the thing that I'm going to do with this pulverizer is I want to squash it up to 32 again. But I'm going to set my rate to 1.14 kilohertz. There we go. And I'm going to turn it on spread. And for this to actually kick in and work, I'm going to set my tremor to volume to be 37%. So now we have a different effect. From this to, from that to this. So it's a little bit fatter. So that's all we do for the pulverizer. I'm then going to hold shift and throw on an extra Maelstrom. This Maelstrom is pretty important. We just feed everything through it again. So instead of having the pulverizer link up to our combinator, we're going to take that out, take the pulverizer second out, and plug it into our audio input, both outs. And we're going to take our main output and plug it into the front devices. So that way when we attach more effects, it links up correctly. So the basic thing I do with this is that I'm just going to turn off filter B. We don't need that, but I'm going to turn filter A to a combinator plus, since this is following the since this is plugged into these two filters. So what I'm going to do is turn up my resonance to 30. And for the filter frequency, I'm going to set that to 93. And turn on keyboard follow. It sounds a little bit much grittier now. Since I didn't use anything for the M-class equalizer, I'm going to throw on a maximizer, take it off limiter, turn on soft clip, and set the amount to 127. And set the release to auto. So thanks for joining me, you guys, and I'll check you guys out later for another awesome tutorial. Have a great one, and peace.